His given name is Leonard Randolph Wilkens, but around here, most people just call him Lenny, shorthand for a man with a long, remarkable story centered in Seattle, born in Brooklyn.
We played stickball in the streets. We played handball, punch ball, box ball. We were street kids. I was Catholic. My mother was Catholic. She went to church every day. I never seen anybody pray as much as my mother.
You lost your dad at a young age.
Mm-hmm. Yes. My mother, she went to Holy Rosary all the time, church. So she would ask Father Mannion to kind of watch out, because she was always afraid that I'd be hanging out with the wrong guys. And Father Mannion, convinced me that I could be a good altar boy.
He also convinced Lenny to play basketball.
The fundamentals, that you had to be able to handle the ball, you had to be able to pass, dribble, you had to be able to score.
But you didn't play high school basketball until your senior year?
Yeah.
That led to a scholarship to play at Providence College.
And at no point during college are you thinking about the NBA?
No, I just didn't follow it that much, not like I did baseball.
You didn't watch an NBA game?
No.
While you were playing college?
No.
Yet he was drafted by the then St. Louis Hawks, and after a short stint in the military, traded to a fledgling Seattle team.
Seattle sent Walt Hazzard to the Atlanta Hawks in exchange for another veteran guard, Lenny Wilkens. Wilkens became the Sonics' second leading scorer behind Bob.
I liked it, I enjoyed it, I made some great friends.
It is a city that he and his wife Marilyn have since truly never left.
I really can't see myself in Cleveland. I've made my home out here.
I didn't want to go to Cleveland. They weren't a very good team at the time. When I came back, they were going to make some trades and stuff. They wanted to trade Fred Brown, and I said no. I said he's too good a player.
Got shoot from 18, he hit!
Lenny, as a full-time coach, led the 1979 SuperSonics to their only NBA title.
And the SuperSonics win their first ever NBA championship. The ball sails high in the air.
It was special. My family could be there with me. My wife was there at the parade, my son, my daughter. I mean, to see that street, University, filled like that was unbelievable, and it was a wonderful experience.
Wilkens would go on to break the all-time NBA wins record, help coach the '92 Dream Team, and lead the Americans to Olympic gold in 1996 at the Atlanta Games. Inducted 3 times into the Basketball Hall of Fame as a player, coach, and for his role with Team USA. And Lenny did it with extraordinary grace.
And leaders don't yell and scream.
He also remarkably did just as much off the court.
I was introduced to Odessa Brown when I first came here. I would give to the Odessa Brown Children's Clinic. And I got to meet, eventually, Ben Danielson.
I just remember kind of that nervous feeling before you're about to meet one of your heroes for the first time, and just the kind of way it feels when he first walks into a room. I know he lost his father when Lenny was a young person. I grew up without a father, and I know what that's like. I knew that his mom worked extra hard to make sure that he and his sibs had the basics. I know that he recognized that he had to use his talent if he wanted to succeed in this world, and he had to use it in a smart way. He understands, probably from his own lived experience, probably because he has mentored and supported so many other young people along the way. He just understands the value, the cherished value of the potential of a young person's life.
Lenny was on welfare as a child, and that may also help to explain why helping kids became his passion. He raised hundreds of thousands of dollars for the Odessa Brown Clinic in Seattle's Central District, millions more for Seattle Children's Hospital with Costco co-founder Jim Sinegal, all in the interest of providing health care regardless of the ability to pay.
And you share that passion.
Yes, I'd like to. I think, you know, if I have some role models like Lenny, it makes it easier to do that. Lenny's attitude about being part of the community is pretty obvious from the minute you meet him. He's engaged and he's smiling about it and he means it and he's sincere about it. I love the guy. I think he's just a fantastic human being, and I have a lot of respect for him.
He is great, but he's also good. He's deeply good. He's the greatest good person I think I've ever known in my life, because he cares so deeply about other people.
It is why
I just hope we all try to be a little bit more like Lenny. Thank you, Coach.
the guy who everyone knows by one name is the one honored with the first statue outside Climate Pledge Arena.
When we're supportive of each other, we make our community better.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. A fitting footprint, a fitting tribute for the man who put the community first in the NBA and in his spare time.
I'm moved by it. I see how it makes my wife smile, my family. It makes me feel pretty good.
There are many ways to describe Lenny Wilkens. 3-time Hall of Famer, coach, player, veteran, philanthropist, and the list goes on and on. How would you describe yourself?
Like I said, I think I've been blessed. I've been given opportunity. I think my mom probably deserves all the credit because she had many sacrifices to make as a young woman, and she made them.
And she'd be proud of you if she could see that
She'd
statue.
be proud of me. Yeah, she would be.